Good afternoon, my friends. So today we will go on an adventure. I am in Duira, in the suburb of Duira, which is in southwestern Algiers. And this is a newly developed suburb. I can see strip malls on the left, and we are going to drive to Algiers. I will try to end this trip at the May the 2nd bus station, from where the Duira bus sets off to come here, because the May the 2nd, or Station du 2 Mai in Central Algiers, is the most important private bus station in Algiers, in the city center. Okay, so now there is this sign, stop sign here. Rahmania is behind me, the town of Rahmania, and this is the way to go in order to leave Duira, if you want to leave it via the motorway. I came and explored here a couple of weeks ago, and I figured out how to drive in this town, and many housing developments are being constructed here in this area. And Duira is characterized by two things. The first one is the presence of many stores, as you can see here. We have just left a commercial alley or commercial street, and there is another one here. The second thing is that it doesn't have a lot of traffic, despite the fact that this area is surrounded. It's a big town. In fact, it's a big town, and this area is surrounded by many apartment complexes. Maybe in the future there will be traffic here, but not for now it's okay. It's really great. And I think that we are on the road of the hospital, of the Duira hospital. And Duira also has it's on the highway, it's on the motorway, the Southern Bypass Motorway, the second Southern Bypass Motorway, la deuxième Rocade Sud, which bypasses Algiers, the city of Algiers. And it also has everything a small town needs. In fact, it's not a small town, it's a big town, huge neighborhood on the outskirts of Algiers, a huge suburb. And there is a sign which is pointing to Blida. Okay, so if you want to go to Blida, you take this road here, but it's the same direction to Algiers. And almost everywhere you go on these main streets, you would find lots of stores. There is also plenty of parking space. As you can see, cars are parked on both sides of the road. There are even parking lots, and not all the places are taken. Okay, not all the parking spots are taken. There are still parking spots everywhere. I've just eaten lunch with my kids at one of those, or in one of those strip malls.
It was very great.
Yes, it was delicious. Yes,
delicious.
And now we are leaving this city, driving back home. And Duira isn't very far from Baba Hassen.
And it isn't very far from Rahmania.
Not very far from Rahmania either. Rahmania is behind us.
Yes, it is. We just left it behind.
When you come to Duira, Rahmania is the next town to the west.
Yes.
So now this is the exit to the motorway, the Northern Bypass Motorway, deuxième Rocade, the second bypass. Sorry, it's the Southern Bypass Motorway, the second bypass motorway. Too complicated to say. Oh, I think that this is road rage. Just look at that guy over there, he's opening his door. Maybe I shouldn't get too close to them. That car is an ambulance. They shouldn't argue while they are driving on the motorway. Anyways, fortunately, okay, now if you want to go back to Duira, you take the right. If you want to turn around. Road rage is a bad thing, guys. I warn you against arguing on the road, especially when you drive on a motorway like this. It's very fast. You shouldn't be doing that. You shouldn't argue with drivers on the road. It's extremely dangerous. I used to get involved in arguments on the road, but now I no longer do it. I never swear at someone. I never, while I am driving, and I never antagonize drivers. The hospital is on the right, by the way. I once dropped off a family here on the motorway. Now, it was a little bit hard to overtake that truck. And now you can see the Mitidja plain is over there, and the Blida Atlas mountains are in the background. It's such a beautiful area. And Duira is one of the towns that are located on the edge of the Algiers Sahel. They call it the Sahel Algérois. And the Sahel is a massif. It's a bunch of mountains located between the Mitidja plain here in the northern part of Central Algeria and the Mediterranean Sea. So those are a coastal massif of mountains. Those coastal mountains, at the foothill of which Algiers was built. And now Algiers is expanding southward in the Mitidja plain, to the Mitidja plain, and it's also expanding on this plateau. As it's a plateau and a mountain at the same time. The Sahel, the Algiers Sahel. And the word Sahel literally means coast in Arabic. Coast or edge, because these mountains are on the Mediterranean coast here in northern Algeria. So now this area here is the area where that Sahel goes down to and joins the Mitidja, the Mitidja plain. Kolia is on the right, and we are entering the Mitidja plain, which extends from the Mediterranean coast to the Blida Atlas Mountains, to the city of Blida, and all the towns located at the foothills of the mountains, of the Blida Atlas Mountains. The speed limit here is 80 kilometers per hour. Algiers is straight ahead. There are plenty of other towns and suburbs here, around here. Algiers is on the left, and Blida is on the right if you want to drive south to Blida. Okay. You need to slow down in this bend. And I think that this is the Birtuta area. A couple of years ago I didn't know almost anything about all these areas, because Algiers is so big, and when you have no business in those areas, in these areas, you wouldn't bother remembering their names. You would drive through these areas without caring to remember the names. Just look at those beautiful pine trees on the right, with the palm trees and the pine trees all growing and edging that road on the right, a road that leads to a farm. And there are many farms here. In fact, Mitidja is the breadbasket of Algiers and all the areas around it. It's a very fertile plain where trees and vegetables and fruits are grown. Birtuta is on the right. It's just 3 kilometers away, and the name Birtuta means the well of the strawberry well.
Isn't it raspberry or?
Maybe, yes. Yes, raspberry, exactly. Not strawberry.
Not strawberry, Parawida is strawberry.
Yes, raspberry.
Raspberry.
But it remains to be verified, because I'm not sure whether it's raspberry or some other species of berry. Yes. There is a plant nursery here on the right, and this area is also known for its plant nurseries.
Yes. I think when we came here, we're getting out of this place, right?
Yes.
When we came here, we saw horses and cows and goats.
It's a very agricultural area.
Horses, cows, and goats, and there's even a farm.
Yes.
And what do they call it? There's a place that's full with green grass. And another
We saw
one,
meadows, yes, meadows.
And another one that's full of yellow, beautiful flowers. And another one that has soil. That will be a farm should.
Yes, could you please crank up the window in the back, the left window. So here, this is an entrance to Birtuta and Chimney as well. There is another town here on the right known as Chimney. And many Algiers residents have been relocated to all these areas. There are countless apartment complexes around here, new apartment complexes. One needs to be careful because some drivers are not paying attention. Now, Algiers is on the right, so I'm merging into the right lane. Yes, but even the left lane will lead you to Algiers, to Central Algiers. Not really, no. That's the road to the east, to Boumerdes, yes. Boumerdes, Constantine, and Tizi Ouzou. Stop bothering your brother.
He's bothering me. Daddy!
Yes. And now we're approaching the Bir Khadem area. Algiers and Bir Khatem are straight ahead. Tipaza is on the right. It's only now that I realize that the windshield is a little bit dirty. I didn't clean it. It rained last night. And palm trees make this area very beautiful. Local farmers edge their farms with juniper trees, with pine and juniper trees. Sometimes they also plant eucalyptus trees. We need to overtake this dump truck, construction site dump truck. There's a beautiful farm on the right. I wonder what they are growing there. And local authorities are trying to revive farming. And Algiers and all of Algeria is so beautiful with its greenery, with all its farms and trees, especially in the late winter and the early spring. And here in Algiers, because we are on the seashore, we experience early springs. Spring comes early, everything blossoms early. It's a very long footbridge. And now we are approaching the Baba Ali area. Baba Ali is on the right and Souda is on the left. One of the landmarks of Souda is this apartment complex on the left. It has been recently completed. Baba Ali's landmark is the Cité Verte, the green apartment complexes on the right. I've already filmed the video where I drove from Hussein to Baba Ali here on the right. Okay, I've got to stop filming. Okay, my friends, so we are driving, we are continuing our ride straight. Now, if you want to go to enter Algiers via Bir Khatem, you take the right. If you want to enter it via the airport, you take the left, the airport motorway. I prefer to take the Bir Khatem route today. Because it's a weekend day, it's Saturday, the second day of the weekend. Algerian weekends are on Friday and Saturday. Just love how green everything is on a nice winter afternoon, a sunny winter afternoon. They say that it's gonna rain later today in the evening, but God knows best. Weather reports are sometimes wrong. If you want to go to Mitidja, you take the right. And we are driving up this hilly road that leads straight towards the Bir Khadem area and Bir Moradrais. We're driving straight to Central Algiers. Be careful, there are some people who cross the road here because there are no footbridges, therefore you've got to be careful. Pay attention and just look at the buildings on the right and the left. There are lots of apartment complexes here, lots of residential areas. There is a roundabout over there, a huge roundabout, and if you take the right, you will get to the road will take you to Ain Najah. And this is, by the way, the National Highway 1, which goes all the way to the Algeria-Niger border. It goes south. Now we are driving north towards Algiers, and this is the Blida, the Algiers-Blida motorway, and it's part of the National Highway 1, National 1, N1. That's how they refer to it on maps, on road maps. So this is the N1 road. Speed limit here is 80. That's the speed limit on most Algerian waterways.
But the fast ones are more than 100, you know, 90,
120, yes.
110, 120, yes. Are there speed roads in Algeria, you know, 130 or 125?
I don't think so. I think that the maximum speed limit allowed here in Algeria is 120.
120?
Okay, now we have got to overtake this truck.
Avoid it.
In order to be able to see the signs.
Yes.
Explain to people which direction to take to where. We are approaching.
Signs are really important. If there are no signs in the roads, we could get lost.
On roads, yes. So the entrance, the first entrance to Bir Khadem is there. It's over there. It's on the right. This one here. This one. And everyone coming from Blida generally takes this road here. National Highway 1 and 1 on the maps. And when you see those buildings in the background, this means that you are entering the city of Algiers. Those buildings are located in an area known as Les Sources. And Bir Khadem, although it's a known suburb, is already part of Algiers, of the city, of the big city of Algiers. Just look at how empty this highway is today, because it's a weekend day.
Yes.
Bir Khadem is on the right and Souda is on the left.
It's a weekend day. It's Sunday.
It's Saturday.
Saturday? No, it's Sunday.
It's Saturday.
I know.
Alright, stop filming here for a while. Alright guys, so now let's go to Algiers via Bir Moradrais. Although it's a little bit risky because Bir Moradrais is known for its chronically congested crossroads. Hussein is on the right if you want to go there. Kuba is on the right. Dar al-Bida and the airport are on the right. But we are taking this underpass in order to get straight into Bir Moradrais. It's in dark places that the stain on my windshield appears the most. Now if you want to go to Cuba, you take the right here. There is an area here known as Les Castors, and Les Castors means the beavers. I wonder why they called it like that. Okay. And it seems to me that this afternoon Bir Moradrais is empty. And by the way, this is the route that the Duira bus, the Duira Algiers bus takes to go to Central Algiers. Okay, wow, a ditch across the road. Hydra is on the left. Said Hamdin is on the left. They are building a new building there on the left on Sidi Abdallah road. Le Golf is over there. It's in the background. I think that yes, it's Al Moradia. It's officially known as Al Moradia. Sidi Abdallah is on the left, and Sidi Abdallah will lead you straight to Hydra. So Hydra is on the left. Lissours is on the right. All these are neighborhoods here in Algiers, in the western parts of Algiers. And I think that that structure on the right with the dome on the right is the well, the Bir Moradrais. They call this neighborhood is known as Bir Moradrais, and this is the crossroads of Bir Moradrais. So now if you want to go to Hydra, you take the left, but we are taking the right because we are driving towards Central Algiers. Okay. There is a zebra crossing here, therefore we've got to let pedestrians cross the road without rushing them. Because it's a wide road here and it's dangerous. If you rushed people, it would be dangerous for them. Okay. There are several lanes here. And this is the Bouadou Brothers Street. Bouadou Brothers Street, also known as Le Ravin de la Femme Sauvage, the Wild Woman's Ravine. I think that the right lane is okay here, therefore I can run on it. That structure over there, that white structure, is a parking garage. It's a multi-story parking garage. There used to be an old apartment complex here on the left known as the Arships, the Sun apartment complex. But now it was demolished. If you want to go to Cuba, you take the right. There is a there is a very hilly road there. Salombi is on the left. El Madania is on the left. That road will lead you straight to El Madania via the Le Jasmin apartment complex. They are building this beautiful new structure here. This is like a business center. This area here of Le Ravin is like a business center with the banks and insurance companies. You can see how empty the road is today. Usually this road is very traveled. Even the bus stop is empty. this means it's a good sign. You see, this means that buses are coming. They are not withheld by traffic. Al-Madaniya is on the left. Sometimes it gets dark here, even on a sunny day. This is a gas station. There is a road here on the left that goes to the central part of Al-Madaniya, but you need to go to drive as far as the next roundabout in order to turn around. I'm overtaking this car. Very swiftly. This is the only Mayo garden. I have already filmed a video about it, but unfortunately I think that the recreational equipment in that park has been vandalized. It's made of plastic, and some neighborhood thugs must have vandalized it. Too bad. That's why I no longer see lots of people there. It's located in a somewhat secluded area compared to the Martyrs Memorial, which is on the right, by the way. The Martyrs Memorial.
Really? I can't see it.
No, you can't see it from here because of this hill. And now we are in the Wetknis area. The street on the right is Wetknis. You can take it if you want to go to Cuba. And this is the Le Fusilier. This is the Le Fusilier crossroads. It's a very busy area, and you've got here a cab station. You've got a cab station, a streetcar station, a cableway station that takes people to the Lisanacer neighborhood, and a subway station too. And there are, on the left, there are some cafes and restaurants and grocery stores. Husinde is on the right. Belouizdad is on the left. And that glass building over there on the right used to be a Carrefour supermarket. Now Carrefour moved to Libanani in the area of Bebzoar. And we are taking the left lane here.
So this video is about Duira to where?
To Central Algiers.
Central
Yes, and this is the ramp that.
Haroba.
No, Haroba or Karoubier is on the right.
I can see the Martyrs Memorial
Yes,
on the left.
it's visible now. Yes,
Yes, on the left.
the Martyrs Memorial can be seen on the left here because it's an open area.
Yes.
We don't have high hills to block the view. I'm interrupting filming here for a while. Okay guys, so now we are driving straight towards the end of our destination, towards the city center, towards Algiers and May the 2nd bus station. I prefer to drive in the middle lane. This way, people could overtake me easily if they find my driving too slow. The speed limit here is 60 kilometers per hour, but sometimes it's unreasonable. This is where the Algiers port starts. It's on the right. It goes all the way to the area of Martyrs Square. You can see the Orasi Hotel on the top of that hill on the right, and also the Tagarin Mosque. You can see all these overpasses, beautiful overpasses that go in every direction in order to make traffic more fluid here in Algiers. Okay guys, so we're approaching the main second bus station. It's divided into two parts, a right part and a left part. It's the most important bus station here in Algiers. You've got to be careful here. There are a lot of passengers, a lot of people crossing the road. There are buses to every part of Algiers from here, every part of Algiers, okay? But if you want to go out of Algiers, then you need to go to the Kharouba bus station, Gare Routière d'Alger. There is the hotel on the top of that hill, and this is Central Algiers. As you can see, there is a cab station here. The bus station, the huge bus station here is now on the left. Okay guys, so this was us driving from Duira to Algiers. I hope that you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the notifications button to to receive notifications.
Subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to ring the bell to not miss out our next videos.
All right.
And take care of yourselves.
Take care of yourselves. Drive safely. Drop a comment if you liked the video, or you have any suggestions.
Yes.
And goodbye.